What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? It's your boy Q Morgan in the building. This is Blowing the Budget. Here we highlight those budget-friendly cigars, as well as introduce our new smoker friends to the cigar lifestyle. If it's your first time here, make sure you hit the subscribe button or the like button. Get yourself entered in the monthly swag bag drawing. Each month, I pick out a couple of sticks, print up a couple of shirts, send them directly to your house. I pulled one from the Black Boutique box. This is the Epic Habano. Let's get into it. I want to welcome all my smoker friends to Blowing the Budget. Here we highlight those budget-friendly cigars, as well as those premium sticks that appears on everybody's wish list. Ooh. Today we're blowing on the Epic Habano. Right out the gate, I'm getting a blast of pepper. Picking up some cedar, a little bit of leather, but definitely that pepper blast, yeah. Don't know what this is all about. About to get through this whole stick with you. Sit back, sit tight. This is Blowing the Budget. Epic Habano is a 4-country multinational blend. In addition to an Ecuadorian Habano wrapper, the blend incorporates Cameroon, Dominican, and Nicaraguan tobacco leaves. This is a budget-friendly smoke at $7. As we get through the first third, I'm approaching some sweet notes. Of course, that pepper punch is definitely blasting into the first third, also picking up a little bit of coffee bean on the retrohale. This is classified as a medium strength and medium body. And of course, on the introduction, that's all we're getting. All flavors are noticeable. You can pick up the coffee bean, definitely when you sip some coffee. It comes through a little more pronounced on your tongue. The sweet note is picked up, and of course you're going to get some cedar on the retrohale. As far as construction, this Habano, Ecuadorian Habano, is a nice leaf. However, my cap is, I guess, a little messed up, but we're still gonna smoke it through, see what happens. As we get through that first third, we got a little running off. I had to do some chasing and touch up, see what we come up with. It's a decent smoke. I'm not gonna say it's the bomb. It's not. I don't know what to say about it right now. We're just getting through the first third. Maybe establish an opinion about it once we get to the halfway point. But right now, it's just decent. I got mild flavors. However, on the initial lighting, there was a blast of pepper that seems to have relaxed now. I'm sensing a little bit more coffee than usual. That is now the more dominant flavor as we come into, I guess, approach the halfway or get near it. There's also a natural tobacco flavor that you get when you puff on this Epic Habano. Well, y'all, I've gotten through the third, and I've had to do a little touch up. You had to play catch up. The ash is holding firm, definitely holding firm nonetheless. It's a good ash. This is a decent smoke if you like natural tobacco flavors. There is some outside flavoring such as cedar, You're going to get a sweet note, but I can't identify exactly what the sweetness is just yet as we get into the half. Alright, y'all, we are approaching half, and of course we gotta do some more chasing. This stick just won't evenly burn, so of course we're gonna have to take some points away for that uneven burn. And of course the return on the draw is nice. Definitely. Like I said, this is a decent smoke. This is, I guess, an introduction. I wouldn't say a pleasant introduction, but of course, if you were interested in trying the Epic Habano, medium body and medium strength, this may be something to go to your local B&M and pick up. Can we put this in the box? I'm not 100% sure, as we're having this uneven burn, and that this pepper spice is punchy, but it's in and out. It's not overwhelming, it's not overpowering. However, it is like an unexpected burst, so you may be puffing and you may experience cedar, or you may experience some sweetness, and then you get unexpectedly caught with the punch of pepper. Not liking that. And we just lost our ash, approaching half. This is the Epic Habano Ecuadorian wrapper with a Cameroon binder and Dominican and Nicaraguan fillers. This is a $7 budget-friendly smoke and one to try. In my opinion, I wouldn't be adding this to the box because this, in my opinion, is just a decent stick. There's nothing spectacular about it. There are punches of pepper that come in and out. As we get to the half, the sweetness that was identified earlier in the stick has kind of become subdued. The cedar has become a little more relaxed. And then of course, you still have those pops of pepper. And of course, leather on the retro is a little bit more stronger now. I say it all the time, retro hell. We puff the stick, we don't inhale. You're holding some of the smoke in your mouth so that you can gain a sensation on your tongue and your cheeks. Once you feel that sensation, extract the smoke from your mouth, holding the last portion so that you can blow that from your nose. Here's a demonstration. And there's where you pick up the relaxed cedar. That grainy note is kind of picking up now. It's like a earthy tone, if almost like, wouldn't say necessarily wet grass, but waking up in the middle of the woods in the morning, that smell. If you can associate a flavor with that smell. I try to associate things that I smell with what I think it should taste like, or something I taste. I try to imagine what it would smell like. Alright, y'all, we're approaching the last third. Not quite there yet, but we are approaching nonetheless. Right now, it appears that most of my flavor profiles have kind of disappeared, and I'm just pretty much smoking natural tobacco flavor. We got cedar at the beginning, a little sweetness, some leather on the retrohale. All of those have kind of subdued, subsided, almost literally disappeared, and I'm just smoking natural tobacco. Like I said, there's nothing spectacular about this Epic cigar in my opinion, but if you have a different opinion, would definitely like to know what you think. Leave some comments below. I'm no professional by any means. However, I do enjoy the opportunity to share with my smoker friends those sticks that I enjoy, as well as those I don't. This Epic Habano is a decent smoke, not an enjoyable smoke. And that's just my opinion. What's your take on the Epic cigar? Leave some comments below. Want to talk some shit about it? Find out what you think. But for $7, it was worth the try. Will I try this again? I doubt that I will. I'm not really enjoying the last third. It appears that all of my flavors have disappeared. I'm smoking natural tobacco flavoring, and there's now bitterness that sits on my tongue that's not as desirable as the introduction. The introduction was very pleasant, very smooth. Toward half, we got a little, little ramping, some subdued flavors. But then, of course, as we got through half into third, everything seems to disappear. I'm just smoking tobacco now. This is Granddaddy's cigar. I got caught up. The wrapper was beautiful. Appearance is primarily one of the first things that we notice when trying to pick a new stick. Some of us may fall in love with the decorative banding, but this Epic was a nice, rolled, beautiful wrapper, and it was something to try. Of course, appearance isn't always a sign of quality. However, price isn't always a sign of quality either. You have some $30 sticks that are definitely worthy of going into the box, and then you have those $30 sticks that are definitely worthy of going in the trash. This one, I wouldn't put it in the trash, but I definitely wouldn't put it in the box. Will I be smoking this again? As I said before, I doubt it. The flavors have just basically disappeared, and we're just smoking tobacco. There's really no flavor happening. There's nothing transitioning from one flavor to the next. There was no transition from the first third to half, but there was a major transition from half to the last third where everything disappeared and we just got tobacco flavor, a little earthiness, and of course, yes, the bitterness is still sitting on my tongue. This cigar lifestyle is truly about you doing those things that are enjoyable to you. Establish the conversation. Introduce a new friendship or a relationship at the local big brick and mortar. Talk to the cigar tobacconist. He can definitely turn you on to some more pleasurable sticks or introduce you to some new flavors. Well, we're approaching the end of our session, and of course the lawn guys have told me that it's time to go. I'm hoping you enjoyed this edition of Blowing the Budget. Whatever you're doing in this cigar lifestyle, make sure you keep it smoky, y'all. This is your boy Q Morgan and the lawn guys. Peace out.